Hi friends, welcome back. So today we are going to do HA lab. So I have already opened my two firewalls. So we will be configuring the HA. So this is our primary firewall. We will make this firewall as a primary. This is our topology, as you can see here. This is our topology which we are going to configure. So simply I go on Ethernet 1/1 and I'll make this as a HA interface. HA. I'll make this interface same. HA, H, and for this interface as well, HA. I'll simply commit this and I'll go for other firewall and I'll do the same here. HA. After that, I'll commit the change. Okay, so that is successfully committed. And let's wait for firewall 2, which we will make a passive firewall. So let me go to the firewall 1 and I'll go in device, and as you can see here, setup and high HA here. So we will configure here. I'll click on this. We need to give a group ID, so I'll take 10 and peer IP, so I'll take 1.1.1.2 and backup peer HA IP should be 2.2.2.2. Okay, sorry, 1.2. So I'll simply click OK, and here, yeah, we'll keep like this default setting. And for this device, priority is 100. So I want to make this firewall as an active firewall, so I reduce the priority. I make it as a 50, and I enable this preemption. So when this firewall come back, it will again become a active firewall. Okay, let's go here and I'll do the same. Device, HA enable, group 10, and the IP is 1.1.1.1. Okay, and it should be 2.2.2.1. So this should be same here. We don't want to change anything because we want to make this firewall as a backup firewall, passive firewall. So I don't make change anything here. Okay, So let's go here, here. Now need to we need to configure this. This should be Ethernet 1 and IP address is 1.1.1.1 net mask 255.255.255.25 dot 0 it's slash 24. Okay, so encryption enable, we don't want to encrypt this, and this is directly connected so we don't require gateway. Okay, so I'll click that. And then we will come for HA backup here, HA backup. So this is a port 2 and the IP should be 2.2.2.1 255.255.255.0. Okay, and then we need to configure a data link. So for data link we go and simply assign the interface, we don't require the IP address there. So I'll go simply, it's 3, and we will click OK. And for HA2 it should be 4. Okay, and I'll commit the change. Similarly I'll go for the firewall 2, which we will make as a passive, and HA control links. Let me configure this. This should be 1, and the IP address, IP address should be 1.1.1.2 net mask 255.255.255.0. Okay, it's look good. And this port should be Ethernet 1/2, and the IP address is 2.2.2.2, and this is also slash 24, so 255.255.255.0, and we will select OK. And after that we will configure our data link. So for data link we will just simply select this interface, we don't require IP address here. And for HA2 backup this should be 4, and let's commit this. So let's wait for a few seconds, and then we will verify our HA is working or not. Let me configure the dashboard. Here you can select the option system, and here so now our HA is working. Let me refresh this. As you can see, this is active and this is a passive, but our running configuration is not synchronized. So first let me configure few things so our LAN side PC can access the internet. And currently let me check if I can use internet. So as you can see, currently internet is not working. So let me configure this firewall so our LAN side PC can access the internet. So first I'll create one more zone. We already created one zone, outside zone. Let me create one more zone, inside zone, which will be our LAN side. Inside inside, okay. And the type should be L3. Okay, LAN side. And then we need to go to the interface, and interface 6 L3. Virtual router should be default, and security zone inside. And the IP address we are going to assign 190. Let me create one new inside gateway. So it should be 192.168.10.1, and it's a slash 24. Okay, advanced. Let me put that interface management profile. Here I allowed https and ping. So I put that interface profile and simply click OK. Let me commit this. Okay, so we have configured this interface which is toward inside toward LAN. So now let me give a default gateway toward the internet. So I'll go here, virtual router, click on default, and here a static route. So in a static route I'll give that default gateway. First let me check uh, what is the default gateway. As you can see here, gateway IP is this. So I'll go in virtual router, default gateway, a static routes, and here name default route, destination anywhere /0, interface is 5, and next hop should be 10.0.137.254. Okay, so yeah, this is our default route, and I'll simply click OK. Now we need a NATing. So I'll go here, NAT, click internet. Okay, originated packet should be from inside LAN side, and destination should be outside, and translate dynamic IP and port interface, I'll just put that interface, it will be a pat, and interface is /5. Okay, that's all. I'll click I'll click OK and commit the change. Now let's make a security policy, so inside and outside can communicate. So I'll simply create one policy, inside to outside. Okay, source should be inside and destination should be outside. Application any, service any, actions allowed. I'll simply click OK and commit. Ping n.n.8. Once it's completed, it should ping 8.8. As you can see, now ping is start, it is pinging 8.8.8. Now let's check whether our internet is working or not. I'll go here, Firefox, and open YouTube. So YouTube is also working, like our internet is working. Okay, so now let's go here, dashboard, and let's synchronize this. So here also it is not synchronized. So whatever changes I have made here in a primary firewall, it will copy to the passive firewall. So let's synchronize this running configuration. I'll simply click synchronize. Are you sure you want to? Yes. So it's synchronize its running configuration with the passive firewall. So I'll check here policy, and I can see inside to outside policy, NAT policy. So I made these policies on active firewall. Now you can see these policy on passive firewall as well. So it synchronized its running configuration with the passive firewall. Now let's turn off one of the firewall and check if the internet is working or not. So I'll simply go here, I'll give again continuous ping, and I'll turn the active firewall off. I'll just turn it off. So I turned off this active firewall. Now let's see if we lost the connectivity. So now we are getting drops, we will get few drops, and passive firewalls should come up. So yeah, now passive firewall is active. So you can see now we can reach internet. So I'll check on firewall 2, and here, so as you can see now this become active. Okay, this firewall become active. And let me try this if internet is working. Yeah, so internet is also working, so our H is working fine. So that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching the video.